And now I want to try to get aluminum. Now that's going to be a little bit harder. I'm working bauxite here. Yeah, I did collect a little bit. A little bit of backlog in there, but I really had some bauxite. This one is having a little bit of trouble. Or maybe not. Oh. Ah. Okay, clean up cassiterite. Tungsten ores are too hard. Okay. Okay, so bauxite is the starting point. Right. So first step for bauxite is to autoclave it. I was thinking, how expensive is the bigger block? The bigger block? Oh, dense stainless. Okay, getting dense things requires a compressor. I don't want to do that now. So I'm going to do a couple of those. I'm going to need both fluid and solid, both as inputs and outputs. I would like to stack those. So I can stack those front to back. Okay. Thing is that this recipe here requires steam. Like, I'm going to use a boiler to produce the steam. The issue is that if I don't use all of the produced steam, it's going to eventually blow up. So I will have a safety mechanism to turn off the boiler if too much steam is produced. But I don't want it to turn off due to the autoclave being too slow. So I'm going to get multiple autoclaves to keep up with that. I think I usually do like 2 or 3 and they can keep up with an inward boiler. I think I can keep up with like 2 autoclaves. Actually, I can probably calculate it. So it's 48 buckets every 75 seconds. 48 buckets divided 75 seconds is 0.64 liters of steam per second. 1 over 20 is going to be 0.032 times 1000. Okay, I need 32 millibuckets of steam per tick. Oh, okay, I think a single inward boiler is just perfect for one autoclave. Okay, probably that can do it. Maybe I used a different boiler. I do remember it using quite a bit of steam. I didn't remember how much. Invar is the weakest one. Okay, so I'm going to craft 2 or 3 since I'm doing that. Let's see what I have. So stainless steel. Does it also need gears? Okay, I've already found all sorts of parts in dungeons, but okay, I think I have to go take plates from the setup. Maybe I should turn on this one again. Okay, this one is working fine. Yeah, okay, I'm going to turn on this setup. I was out of chromium, so I shut it off. But here, oh, that is iron. Iron, chrome, and nickel. Let's see. And manganese too. Okay, I'm going to load up this system. Here. Okay, manganese. I need iron and chrome. This one is making steel. Maybe I should make it do a little bit of iron too. Also, I think I got enough long steel rods. I want to convert this one to full plates. And I'm also going to need some iron for the other thing. Okay, this one makes plates. Then how do I stop production of? Give me a moment. Okay, first of all, I want this one to stop making rods. here. Okay, I think it will work. Then, okay, now it will only make plates. Issue is that I need the iron. I'm going to make some steel. I'm going to make more steel plates. Then I'm going to turn off the engine so that it only makes iron. Actually, I think if I do that, that should make it do. No, it's going to waste fuel here. Okay, easy solution. I'm going to let those run out of fuel. When those run out of fuel, it will stop punching in air and it will do normal iron. I'm going to go with that. There. Eventually, should work out. Okay. Now, I still have to find some iron for this setup and also chrome. Oh, look at how much chrome I got in the meantime. Oh, that is sterling silver. It almost looks like chrome. Chrome, and then I'm going to need a few stacks of iron. Yes, this is the version. But this pack is not the most updated, let's say. I should be running on the latest gregtech version. Okay, now I need iron. Iron. Maybe I have some iron in there. No, 13. Okay, no iron in here. This one is keeping up. Let's clean up. Tungsten is so hard to process. And I did. Okay. Nope. It used to be that you will get iron dust as byproduct. Now you only get hematite. Oh, another thing I'm going to need for the aluminum. I'm going to need some sulfuric acid. I'm going to work how to filter for things that contain sulfur. Arsenic, silver, antimony, gold, lead, reservoir, phosphor, glowstone, fluoride. I will need this. Got quite a bunch, good. Bauxite, calcite, cassiterite. Real gas. Oh wait, this one can be processed. Cinnabar, no? Galena. Okay, probably that's already enough for what I need. This one too, probably. This one is an idea. I'm looking for ores that contain sulfur. Sphalerite? Stibnite, I don't care about antimony. Arsenopyrite. Stannite. Malachite. Oh, tetrahedrite too. But at this point I will finish with the... I'm just going to do those for now. I can process all of the dust that contains sulfur. Instead of going into an electrolyzer, go inside this machine here, a roaster. Not too sure about the real jar. Yeah, roaster. You can't even electrolyze those dust. You have to roast those. You add air, you get the sulfur out as sulfur dioxide, and the other thing. And I may want to fill it up more. Okay, let's finish it up with tetrahedrite. This used to give iron dust. Now it gives hematite. It used to give iron, now it gives hematite. Rip. Okay, maybe a little bit of extra fuel. I still haven't found some iron for stainless steel. Okay, I'm going to use 2 blocks. This one is still trying to clean up. Clean up all of this. Right. Yes, there are 1/72 tiny piles of dust. Clogs up super easily. I have a system of hoppers to compress all of those. First I compress all of those into small piles, and then all of those into blocks. I have all of those. Those hoppers act as a regulator. Those act as a regulator, so keep compressing. And then there is a funnel to instead of packagers, there are funnels to compress dust or decompress. Okay, I have enough stainless steel probably, but if I could get more iron, it would be good. I'm most likely going to have to do a giant crucible at some point soon to better process iron. Okay, I have long rods. Probably I can use those or ingots. No, I don't feel like turning on the thing with just this. No, I want more iron before turning on this one. Okay, I'm going to let those run off. Once it's done with, once it runs out of fuel here, I will shut off the engine, lower the temperature, and get out only iron. Don't know if I need stainless steel right away. Well, for now I have a little bit. I'm afraid of running out of stainless steel. Okay, I have a bunch of iron ingots. I'm going to turn on. Like, if I run out of iron, what is going to happen is that instead of doing stainless steel, it will pour out whatever thing it was ready to do. Well, I can also use rough iron. It has to become rough before it gets out anyways. Where is this stack? Those? And I still have 34 iron rods. Am I really going to use my iron rods like this? 56. Those go down 2 at a time, so it's going to use all of it. How do I reset it? Okay. It's not much. We could use a weaker. Oh, this one doesn't even have a hopper to throw away the trash. Whatever, it's going to do a little bit of stainless steel. I want to keep those rods. I don't even know where early game is. Not even Greg is sure where the early game is. I was the one who asked that question on the official GTNH Discord. Most people agreed more or less on electricity. Thing is that you can play in too many different ways. I think you can get tungsten machines before electricity and you can jump to IV machines. I'm not too sure, but I think you can. It's not convenient. I don't know if there is anything gating you from skipping the first 3 electricity layers. You can just skip the... It's easier to get HV machines than MV machines. I was looking at this yesterday. It's easier to get HV machines than MV machines. And LV machines are annoying too. I think HV are the easiest machines. But the thing is that you need too much fuel to power HV machines. Oh, you will see what I have to do to get aluminum. It's going to take a few hours. I don't know if I will do it in a single stream. I didn't prepare machines. I'm not sure on how many and which machine I want. Getting electricity, you have to pass, like, to get electricity, first you have to burn fuel to make a heat. Then you have to use boilers to turn the heat into steam. Then you need a turbine to turn the steam into rotational energy. Then a dynamo to turn rotational energy into electricity. And every step has a little bit of loss. You have to keep account of all of the losses. Also, machines don't have a tier. An LV machine doesn't run exactly on 32 U per tick. It runs on whatever you give it. Cable loss slows down machines instead of requiring extra amps. But whatever. Reinforced steel. Oh, that is a quadruple. I'm going to do a single autoclave. I don't have enough stainless steel. So a quadruple. 26. It's 6 plates. Yeah, I'm not going to do any extra. Triple. There. Okay. Then let's get all of the crafting tools. Branch. Where is the file? Okay, this one here. Then I'm going to need curved plates, which are super easy to make, but too lazy to make more. Now, what is it? This one. Okay, this one is always prepared to do this recipe. There. I think I have everything. Nope. I never remember on which side. Okay, it needs to. And someday I will recycle those. Okay. Autoclave obtained. Next. Autoclave. Autoclave. Okay, that was the first step for bauxite. I will need steam. So, let's get a boiler. Now, I could use a bronze setup, but... Oh wait, I already have an invar boiler. I can use... What matters is that the boiler can take the heat from the burning box. If I use this burning box, it's 16 heat units per tick. So this one won't produce 48 steam per tick, but 32 with only 16 heat. So that combo should be good, and with the quick math I did earlier, it should be just enough for one autoclave, keeping things balanced. But for safety, I'm going to get a G meter sensor to prevent the boiler from blowing up. A little bit of tin alloy. Okay, tin alloy. Do I have... Okay. Do I have red alloy? Red alloy. Yes. In the middle, a quartz. Maybe I found some quartz. Does this one work? Yes. Okay, is that a quest? No. Okay. But I'm not really going to follow quests anymore. I don't have enough cables. So, red alloy. Do I have plates? I may have to do red alloy. Sorry, my nose. Oh, okay. I'm not going to do red. Okay, I have. Maybe that is enough. I don't know. But I'm no longer going to do red alloy on my own. I will use this system. This one is already on all plates. I have enough bronze plates for a little bit. Oh, trash can. Now, let's remove. Okay, this one should already be on 1. This one goes on 4. Okay, here I need a redstone, and then I can use this system to produce red alloy automatically. No, I'm going to keep those. In the future, I will be making wires from rods, so may as well keep those. Now, redstone. I only needed some redstone. I no longer have to work it the trash way. There. Okay, okay. This stuff is super heavy. It takes a lot of heat to melt a lot of copper and redstone, so it should be good. And oh wait, temperature is supposed to be. This should do. Good. Okay, that should make more red alloy. I don't know if 3 wires will be enough, but I'm going to start with this. Well, by the time... Okay, actually I want to complete the loop. As I said earlier, you can skip LV and start from LV. This is not gregtech 5, it's completely different. I know that nowadays jumping from 1.12 normal mod packs to jump into 1.21 mod packs, mods are the same. You always connect everything to a single wire. gregtech 6 is different. I like to use that. There is more difference between gregtech 5 and gregtech 6 that are both for 1.7 than there is difference between gregtech Community Edition 1.12 and gregtech Modern on 1.20. I will like that hill. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just look at the difference between this thing and GTNH, which are both on 1.7. Then look at the difference between the things you have in other gregtech packs. Now, the thing I needed... Okay, this should be to do... Those should be the materials required to do this stuff. Those two. Now, I have to worry about this. And I have this water to dispose of too. No, you don't have... Why? Why? You're not getting my point. There is no need for any port. It would be cool to see a port of a different mode, but there is no need. Like gregtech, when gregtech started working on gregtech 6, I think maybe 1.12 wasn't a thing yet, but I'm quite sure 1.10 has some traction. There is no reason to move away from... Why am I should ignore those questions. Now, I need either some sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. Those two later on will be recycled, because I will get this thing, which goes in the bed. Okay, it's 4 dust with 6 water. Here I get 4 dust with 2. Okay, I have to add water in this process. Okay, this step requires the addition of water. I think I may be able to use any water. So I can use this process to distill water too. Thing is that... Okay, I don't know which water I will be using. Because if I have too much water, there isn't an easy way of throwing it away as far as I know. But okay, now. Sodium hydroxide, potassium. Can I throw this one into a crucible to boil it off? Anyways, to get this stuff I need either sodium, potassium. How do I get the first? I don't have an electrolyzer yet. Electrolyzing water is a way. Before I start aluminum, I will have... you know what? I'm going to do... I'm going to prepare all of the things here. Oh, maybe there is a way... Okay, pure potassium ore is not something I can find. Instead of an electrolyzer, this should be LV, but it's annoying. I have played gregtech 6 unofficial It was my previous run. Thing is that it's outdated. It's outdated, but it's really interesting. Hammer. So to get potassium. Steam oven. Okay, maybe I found the potassium already. Is this one working? Okay, here. Nothing. Sodium, nothing. Okay, I think I'm going to pause this thing and I'm going to work on an electrolyzer to prepare things. Because I'm going to need a bunch of ingredients. So, uh, just. Where is the chest? I may run out of chests. I should stock up chests. Okay, here I'm going to leave machines for this setup. I also have to get the fluorine thing. But okay, if I want to get some sodium or potassium, best way, I mean I could do that too. Okay, doing this recipe with water is only 16 EU per tick. Getting the actual potassium, steam cracking. I don't have woks. More energy to electrolyze it this way. Yeah, this one is MV. I could do an HV electrolyzer. I looked at it yesterday, but too much energy. Thing is that I got confused because I was looking for potassium. But maybe there is a way of getting the hydroxide. A different way. This is all with the aluminate. Maybe there is not another way. Okay, this one is high tier. Red clay. Nothing. Yeah, no, okay. I'm going to need to electrolyze a thing inside water. So I'm going to need an electrolyzer. At this point I should make 2 electrolyzers. Okay. Now, oh, platinum, why? I should have platinum. Galvanized steel machine hull. Okay, the galvanization can be done later. So I'm going to get steel machine hulls and later I'm going to galvanize those. So, and we'll do 2 electrolyzers. Okay, those 2. Chemical bath. How much does it take? 100 addict. Okay. Here. This one I'm no longer going to do it this way. Oh. Here. This one. Here. Now. To galvanize things, I will need zinc. Okay, zinc boils at 1000 kelvins. Actually, should be able to fit. Let's go with just 2. No, I don't know. I don't know how much I should galvanize. There. Most likely I will redo that off stream. Right then. So I have to melt this one and then bat those inside this stuff. You're going to need a measurement cap I remember seeing a couple of those inside dungeons. There's one. Good. Now, I have to heat it up just enough for it to melt. Come on! As soon as it melts, I have to stop it. This one is limited. As soon as it melts, 1000 Kelvin and it will blow up. Stop. Okay, this one goes in there. Now I put this one in. There. Galvanized steel. Perfect. Then, oh, I need cables too. Okay, to get cables, I need a rubber. Could do an extruder of a low heat extruder, but I'd rather use the laminator. Thing is that I will need a rubber. This one is in a coagulator. Stainless steel machine casing with a bunch of bolts. Oh, screws. Do I have screws? Yeah. It's the weak version. So this, and a wrench. Okay. Coagulator. Does this one need the heat? No, this one just works with nothing. Fluids in from the top, outputs from the on the bottom. So this is just a machine I can leave in some corner. Now, thing is that I'm going to need latex. How does this machine work? Honey? Latex. I need latex to make rubber. Now, latex is rather easy to get, but yeah, I found some in the dungeons. I'm going to use this. It's super easy to get. All I have to do is squeeze some resin. I can get latex just by squeezing in a juicer this one, but I'm lazy, so I'm going to do that. It can fit just next to those. This one can catch on fire. Here. I'm going to leave it under this tree. I'm afraid that if I break leaves, it's going to damage the tree and make it not work anymore. Here. Okay, it's working. Cool. Okay. There is my rubber. Good. One nugget of rubber done. Then I will need a laminator to make cables. Is there a single version? Okay. That is a double copper, I guess. Double copper, right? Yeah. That is a normal steel. Let's get another normal steel. There are like 4 different strengths of machine casings. There is single plate, double plate, quadruple plate, and dense plate. I never know which one I'm going to need, so I'm not going to craft any. Small steel gear. Did I loot any? Yes. Okay. Do I have everything? I don't have rods. So why am I keeping this one with me? There. Okay, laminator. Then thin cables. Thin plate. Let's get about. Wait, how much? Oh, this is only 32 U per tick. Okay, I'm going to be careful not to run those at higher power. This laminator works with the heat. I need a 16 to 64. Bronze machine will do. This one has auto inputs as usual. Can I disable the auto output? Perfect. Okay. And soon I will have... Can I use... Oh, I need a foil. Yeah, okay, extruder. Let's get a low heat extruder then. This machine feels useless now. Higher tier cables will probably need this. Extruder. I can't make the tanks and carbide parts. So this only works rubber. It's made out of steel. To work metal parts, I need the tanks and carbide shapes, but those are expensive. Okay, this one is robust steel, so I'm going to need 2x steel plates. This one, where is it? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. There. Then I need 3 slows and a diamond dust, okay. Those are just... Okay, it's easy. There. Good. And a diamond dust. Oh nice, I have one. Good. And yeah. Oh wait, it was... I cannot recycle those. And 2 more plates. Should have a lot of plates. Also forgot to check this one. Okay, it's doing fine. This one, there are still plates. No, did I get a red alloy? Bronze. This one is still empty. Okay, there is my red alloy. Good. And we can keep going. Wait, no, I got this still. Let's make a low heat extruder. There. Once again, I don't want this one to do that. Okay. Then extruder. Let's do shape. I'm going to go with plates. Come on. Oh, double steel plate. Hey, it's cheaper than new gregtech versions. Here. This one. And this one. No. Plate. Okay. That should get me rubber. Rubber things, but... Okay, I'm going to wait for more rubber. How much does it take to make one? Okay, it's going to make a lot, but it will also take a lot of time. Is there better? Okay, there is a multi-block. I'm just going to leave this one, eventually it will. Okay. So that was for working on this. Another thing I can work on is, yeah, a moment. Measurement cup. Right. Have to also prepare the acids. So to get the acids, I'm going to need a mixer. I'm going to need a mixer for making acids. So it's a bronze machine casing. We don't have any ready. No. Double, no, single. I don't even have bronze rods. Plates. Okay, over here. This one. I left those here. Okay, bronze machine. Here. This one. Going to work with one. Then 4 plates of stainless steel and a rotor. Screw. 4. I don't think I have rotors. And then I also needed a rod. Okay. This one. Right. Rotor. Here. Then this one. Oh, it was 4 extras. Oh. Okay, that should be a quest. That's not. Okay, this one requires 32 rotation units per tick, which are going to be provided by this invert turbine. This turbine will need 96 steam per tick. If I give it more steam, it's going to work faster. Let's go at 32, which is perfect. I could try to go to 192. No, wait, 3 boilers. Okay, if I use 3 boilers, 3 boilers are going to make like 150 steam per tick, which is still at the middle of the range. It's going to get 48 RU per tick. It's going to work faster. Now, this one has fluid in from the top, fluids out on the back, items on the left, items on the right. Okay. 2, 3. Okay. Steel pipes. That's one. I have to get water too. Right. There. Here. This one is to power turbine. One here, here, here. Now this one. This. Here. Oh wait, I need no. I don't care about the left. I can just disable. Can disable left and right altogether. That way it won't shoot out or take any item. I care about fluids from the top and then fluids out from the back. Okay, the energy input was on the bottom, perfect. So I have to get water to this thing. Do I not have? I should have a water pipe somewhere in there. Oh, it's this one. Is this creosote oil? No. No. Okay, distilled water. That pipe is what I was looking for. I don't have pipes, so let's see. The pipes. Ah. Okay, I'm going to grab. Cannot. There is no way of restricting flow here. Okay. And I better have this side there. Okay, that should get water in my boilers. Perfect. Filling up with distilled water. Good. How much distilled water do I have? Okay, it's half filled up. Good. Then pipes, this one. Okay, I think it's almost good to go. I only need to get the fluids. Now, this one I will use it to make sulfuric acid. But first of all, to start I will use sulfur dioxide, which was produced by this machine. Nice, it's all filled up with sulfur dioxide, perfect. Okay, all of those are filled with sulfur dioxide. Here. Now, I need platinum. Platinum as catalyst. Apatite. Platinum, no. Sperlite. Sheldon. D. I wasn't sure I had some platinum. What? I was sure I... Is it still... What? I was sure I... Where is my platinum? Come on, I had some platinum. Oh, okay. If I look PT, it doesn't show up here. Okay, this one is platinum. This one is platinum. Okay. It just doesn't show up. Maybe in here. Okay, okay, okay. I see things. Sheldonite. I'm looking if there is something that can easily become a complete dust. Like, this is not enough for any. Okay, that's something. This one. Yeah, I need the platinum for the electrolyzer. If I throw this one in a crucible. Oh, come on. One dust goes to one chunk, the electrolyzer. So 4 dust of this thing will get me 1 platinum ingot. So I could use this. Thing is that I was sure I had pure platinum. Should be here some sperlite? No. I swear, I was sure I had pure platinum. Do I really not have any? Okay, maybe I'm confused. Maybe it was all sperlite. Well, I guess I'm going to be inefficient. This one. Okay, that is 1 ingot of platinum, which is not enough. 1 ingot of platinum won't be enough. I have sheldonite. Sheldonite is even worse. Okay, this one will become 1 platinum dust. This one is not enough for the electrolyzer. I need the 2 plates to make an electrolyzer. I can't make the electrolyzer with this. I will need more. What is this? Oh, shield! This one. This one is platinum. Like, the other one is better, but... There. Please work this. Okay, my platinum should... Oh, look at how much I have. There. Okay, now I should see. Okay, there it goes. Now I have a complete block already. Good. There. No, it goes 4 to 1. So, okay, 12 should do for the beginning. I'm going to melt this one into platinum. Wait, did I by any chance melt platinum in the past? No. No, that has to be the first time I do platinum. So I have to heat it up to 1000 and it becomes platinum. I have to get it to 2041 for the platinum to be usable. Here. Okay. How heavy is this? It's going up. 1000 kilograms to okay, half of the at 1200 Kelvin, half of the heat will evaporate, and then it's going to heat up faster. So it shouldn't take that much. Like, okay, the crucible itself has more weight. It's harder to heat up the crucible than the platinum itself. So I'm going to need 1 ingot, so I can get 1 dust of pure platinum for the catalyzer for the mixer recipes, and 2 plates for cables. I'm going to do 2 ingots, 2 plates, I guess. Yeah, I will do 2 ingots and 2 plates. One. Okay, then I'm going to need an air cover. No. There is a cover to take in air. I don't know what's the name. I already made one, I don't remember. Oh, wait, I saw this one. No, this one is the drain. This one, air vent. Oh, okay, I need a rotor. Still a rotor, what? No, I don't want to forget about this one. Okay, the really reduced 2000. No, I'm not leaving this one. Well, there is a system that will shut it off as soon as it becomes too hot. It can go to 4000. Whatever, it's already there. As soon as it melts, I'm going to stop it. 2000s. Come on. The electrolyzer contains platinum. 241. And there. Okay, so I said 2 plates. And I don't have a mold for ingots. This one is stick, plates, nuggets, ears. Oh, come on. And now it's cold. Plates, select, long, ingots. Okay. Did it already? Oh, okay. Oh, I only made the 3. Rip. Sad. Okay, this one goes into... Okay, I can't do that manually. Oh no, wait, there is a way. Okay, I didn't have to work it. What the... Okay. And there is my... I could have used the shredder, but I was too lazy to work with it. Okay. Platinum dust acquired. This one... I think I didn't even show it on any eye, I just know it's needed. Now this one is sulfuric dioxide. The idea is that, yeah, with platinum and air, I can use air too. There is air and platinum somewhere. Okay, platinum not consumed, air plus sulfur dioxide makes sulfur trioxide. That is the recipe needed. So, I need the air vent. For this one, There's one here. Okay, now one side which is not used, this one, it should take air at some point. Is there a timer? Doesn't work on other planets. Okay, that is my air. Now, sulfur dioxide, and it's going to output sulfur trioxide. Why does this one not stack? Okay, input, output. Okay, sulfur, air, and now I only have to turn it on. So I'm going to get a little bit of fuel. I will turn it on. 2, 3. I should move the coal here. This place needs more fuel. Do I still have? Okay. 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Why? Okay. So unlucky. Okay, soon this one will turn on and it will start making sulfur dioxide. Then I will have to mix it with water to get sulfuric acid. And that's going to be a lot of sulfuric acid. I'm going to fill up so many drums with this stuff. Well, hopefully this batch is going to be enough for a really long time. Okay. I should probably prepare more drums. I do have this stainless steel theoretically. Why do I not have long rods? Why do I have a... Oh, okay, that is the long rod. Okay. Okay, maybe I wanted to turn this one into only plates. Okay, I'm going to make more drums, but yeah, I should keep more plates. Okay, I have an idea. Plates. I have no need for stainless steel ingot. I'm going to only do plates and rods. Ingots, plates. Come on, it's lagging a little bit. This one. Right. And I'm going to do... Oh, this one is now making iron. Rough iron because I didn't... Okay, now it's going to do iron. This one, no need for ingots. Redstone. Please don't pour out right now. Okay. Okay, that should make only things I need. Then... Oh, this one is working. And the air cover is the bottleneck. Somehow. There is a trick I can do, but not too easily. Okay, I'm going to try to rearrange it slightly differently soon, probably. Now, I wanted to get more drums. This hammer is going to break. Yeah. Ingots. 6. Here. There. Right. But let's not forget about this machine. So it's going to need... Okay, sulfur trioxide. Perfect. There is more. Then, this one is dioxide. Here. lagging a little bit. Every time a tool breaks, I get a debuff. Okay. There. This one not filled up. Is it still out of air? Okay, I'm going to do a trick. So I'm going to rotate this one like this. This cover will go drum here and then a pipe. Okay, that way it's going to get bigger batches of air and then it will move those. Oh no, wait, that's not how it works. Fluid input can be... Oh, so annoying. You can't set on which side to have input and which side to have output. That's a little bit annoying. Okay. Next, this one, processing all of this sulfur dioxide. Okay, to get air, I have to rotate it. No, this side. Okay. Good. Here for the output. Okay, filled up. There. Get air. Now it's here. Okay. Output. This one needs a new one. This one is probably filled up now. Yeah. Air. Yeah, I know it's a little bit messed up the way I built it. Like, I will do a proper setup in the future if I need more. Come on. Okay. Bigger. Thing. Here. There. Right. Think it's almost... Okay, this one is filled up. This one here. And air. Okay, I won't need air anymore after this, theoretically. So, here. One. Right, this one. All of those are sulfur dioxide. Here. Okay, I did need the cover a little bit more. But I wanted to empty this one. Does it work on the front? Okay, this one is empty, but there. Okay, finishing off. Okay, good. Now, I have the trioxide. This one goes with water to get sulfuric acid. So, I have all of those that need to be mixed up with water. To get water, this tank here should be for water. Now, I'm going to need a lot of water. So, what's a faster way of filling up tanks with water? I have to use a pipe. Like, I'm doing a batch manually. I'm not going to bother making pipes that will have to be removed later. Oh, this one is already filled up. I think I may have found some drums of water in dungeons, but... Okay, I already got 3 drums. One here. This one. Okay, water, good. It took complete drum. This one is sulfur dioxide. Okay, why does it only fill up 4? Okay. If I rotate it like this. Okay, sulfuric acid. Complete drum. I'm going to leave it here. No, my idea was... This one is water. Here. Can have this. That. Okay. And there. Okay, I'm out of sulfur trioxide. Next one. Here. And this one is empty. This one is water. Okay, another sulfur. Sulfuric acid. Another one of sulfuric acid. Good. This one is empty. Here. And I'm going to leave sulfuric acid over there for the future. Alright. May as well pick up the water tank. Let's take more water. Here. Here. Water goes here. This one most likely is filled up. Sulfuric acid. This one is water. Okay, sulfuric acid goes here. I have another one of sulfuric acid. This one is empty. This one empty. Water is this one here. Right. This one is filled up. 2 more drums of sulfuric acid. Out of this one. There. Right. I wonder how much stuff I already burned. Yeah. Oh, this one is filled up. There. Filled up. 2 more. Okay, that should be a huge batch of sulfuric acid. I think it's way faster to do. But in every gregtech, there is a point where I start feeling like it's faster to do a batch like this rather than all of the automation. Also, if I want to automate a chain of those machines right now, I will need a boiler. It will be such a mess of boilers. It's way cleaner and easier to do it this way. Wrong tank. This one. Oh no, it was correct. Just doesn't pull. Here. I need more water. This one. Here. Okay, sulfur trapped. This one is sulfuric acid filled up. Sulfuric acid, sulfur trioxide. Wait, this one is sulfuric acid. And How much am I going to get? This one should be empty, yeah. This one should be sulfur trioxide, perfect. Okay, this one is the last one. Okay, this one is filled up. Okay, another one of sulfur. I'm going to keep here the sulfuric acid now. This one is sulfur trioxide. Sulfuric acid. Oh. Let's see if I have enough water. Maybe just void it. Okay. This one. And I think I need more water. Oh, it finished perfectly. Good. That one filled up. Nice. Okay. That should have been all I had to do with a mixer. Next thing. I have this one spinning. I don't want it to waste fuel. So the next thing I could do. I had to electrolyze stuff, but I need an electrolyzer, I need a dynamo. Well, the thing is that to make aluminum, specifically alumina, sluice, sifter, squeezer, this one. I don't remember which point was it at. Bauxite. Let's look for it. So, first step is the autoclave. Gives me this one. Then it goes into a bath. Gives aluminum hydroxide. This one goes into alumina. Okay, those two things are what I need. Oh yeah, I do need a mixer. I need it more. Now, to get those two. Aluminum fluoride. Okay, there is another way. Alumina. Hexafluorosilicic acid. Cryolite? I need both of those. So I need a little bit of alumina before I can do anything. Hydrogen fluoride. Okay, hydrogen fluoride. I need hydrogen. Oh no, wait. Black fluoride with sulfuric acid makes it. Okay, that was the idea from the origin. The sulfuric acid was so I could use a mixer to get hydrofluoric acid. Alright. I got this as my product of working tin. There. I'm going to check here if everything is working fine. This one. Okay, this one is halfway with the redstone. This one is using a lot of stuff, but why do I only have 18 plates? Probably, okay, I think I left there the... Yeah, that's fine. And this one is finally making iron plates. Later I will move the iron from this one to the other one. Anyways, this one will do fluoride plus sulfuric acid, and it should produce hydrogen fluoride. Then with this one inside a mixer. Oh, this one is it. Okay, coals. No. Quartz. I need some kind of quartz to get this acid. And with this acid, I can then get the aluminum fluoride, which is the thing required in the electrolyzer. Right? It's going to need 2 millibuckets for every 4 aluminum dust, so a single batch is more than enough for a long time. Okay, where is drum? There? Here. Come on. Oh, wait, on the back. Here. Okay, it's out of sulfuric acid. There. Right. How big of a batch is it working? It does batches of 4. Bronze machines can work up to 4 things at once. Now it's going to do a single one. Yeah, single batch is faster. Okay, so this one is filled up here. I'm afraid of wasting sulfuric acid if I'm not careful. There. Come on. This one is empty. I already burnt half. I already used half of the fuel I had. Okay, it's more. Am I going to use all of the sulfuric acid I made? Okay, I'm going to need those 2. So this one, oh, this one is also recycled later. I will get back the fluorine from the electrolyzer later, but this thing here. Okay, this one is one thing with hydrogen fluoride. This one. Okay, both of those are produced with hydrogen fluoride. So I can just convert all of my fluorine and all of my sulfuric acid into that thing. Oh. Yeah, okay, that is going to take a lot of sulfuric acid. But I'm going to need 2 millibuckets later on for each batch. So it's alright. Okay, this dust, maybe at some point I will recycle it. I have no idea. But now it's going to go in there. Okay. That one, and I think out. Ah. Alright. More. Alright, this one is filled up. I have to be more careful with this one. I don't want to waste this. This has more value. Okay. Even more. Okay, I don't have much fluoride left, so maybe that's the last tank. Because I have 6 leftovers. If it processes 7 at a time. Oh. I think it's processing 7 at a time. Yeah, most likely. So I'm going to stop it at there. I'm going to keep this fluoride. What? Okay, yeah, perfect. I'm going to stop there. Okay. Now I did get a bunch of this stuff. How much? Oh, it's filled up perfectly. I have 4 tanks of hydrogen fluoride. I have to see what's the best way of using those. I'm going to need 4 liters of this and 2 liters of that one. Now, this acid makes 10 ingots. Think that I need alumina. I've got some alumina as byproduct here. Let's see. Nope, nothing. This one is empty. Okay, this one is working harder. Oh, there. This is what I need. Heck, this one is alumina. Right off alumina, like that. Yeah, this was byproduct of bauxite. I need this. Here. Here. Okay. And I can leave this stuff in Okay, soon I should see alumina coming out. Oh, it's even hard to... Why is alumina hard to shred? Okay, there is alumina. A little bit of alumina as my products from bauxite. We can use a mortar. Okay, alumina, yeah. So, this one is alumina and... Oh, I don't have the sodium hydroxide. Nope. Okay, never mind. I have the alumina, but I can't use it. Go back into block form. Okay, so next I have to prepare the other things. So, both of those require alumina. Both of those require alumina, but I need hydroxides. Now, 1, 2, 3. I have to get a dynamo. I'm going to shut off those to save fuel. Then I will get this one back into work. Actually, I can keep this like that. This one. Okay, there. Now, I'm going to need a dynamo. So, dynamo, and electro. I'm going to do 2 dynamos. Or maybe not, I don't know. So, electrolyzer needed cables. But first I want a dynamo. I need a dynamo. This one. All the galvanized steel parts. How do I make it magnetic? Oh, like you usually do. Long iron rod here. Luckily I didn't throw it away. Okay. One. Then, for my future workshop, I will get HV machines. Copper wires. There. Then galvanized steel and galvanized steel. For this one. I have to wash all of this into the thing. Please be enough. Yes. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't do the most expensive part. Is it galvanized steel or... No, it's robust. I have to make it. To get robust, I need double plates. Six. Right? No, no! Did I really had to misclick and throw it into a crucible? And there goes my steel. Ah. Okay. Wait, what? Steel. Okay. This one, you can galvanize it either earlier or later. Okay, galvanized. Okay, then this one. Okay, dynamo obtained. First electricity. This one will take 32 RUs. Okay, this turbine. This turbine I have here. This one is 32 RU per tick. But I'm running it at like 150 steam per tick. So this one is going to be like 48 RU. This one with 48 RU is 68% efficiency. So I'm quite confident I have 48 RU per tick. 0.688. Okay, 33 EU per tick. Perfect. Okay, that should make a 33 EU per tick. Okay, then I need an electrolyzer. I'm going to start. I feel I really have this one. I have to get the cables soon, but I'm going to give more time to delaminate to the coagulator. Platinum. Yeah. That's how you do. Okay. So I only need the tin cables. I think I have to work it like this. This one here. Do I have fuel inside? Nope. Fuel. Where is? Okay, it used to be fuel, now it's a trash chest. There, this will work. Okay, laminating things. If I used a more powerful boil burning box, it would have been faster, but whatever. Okay, getting those. Okay, and there are my first cables. Good. Which I can use to get the first electrolyzer. So, oh, power must come from the bottom. There, perfect. Then, items. Something outputs on this side. Have to figure out the outputs. So, on the left, items out on the right. No, fluids is what I care about. I care about the fluids. Usually it's back for fluids. No, this one has fluids out on the left. So, yeah. Oh wait, it has two faces. This is the side from which fluids come out. Okay. Oh, all of the inputs are from the top, isn't it? Okay, top, front and back items in. Fluids in top, yeah. Things go inside from the top, they come out on the sides. I miscalculated, yeah. This one can be shut off. Come on, shut off, shut off, shut off. Good. Okay. Now, I have one leftover screw. Quite a bunch of rubber too, but whatever. Now this one. So the idea here was to get sodium hydroxide. Yeah, I want sodium hydroxide. Like, I swear, I'm sure there was a way of getting this from ores. Maybe it was just... I remember in TFR getting this stuff somehow. Probably a recipe changed with time. It's way nicer. I remember the old version having some really annoying things, like you had to cluster those in blocks of 9. It was super annoying. And also this one used to give off dust. It was annoying too. Now it no longer does that. It's way nicer. Please clean up these molars. Also, is this one? Okay, this one is almost done. I can shut off this one to save fuel. I already crushed enough ores. Then this one. So I will need a lot of sodium hydroxide. Where is electrolyzer? So it's salt with water, as usual. Oh, okay, seawater. That's so slow. Chlorine. I could build this setup next to the river. I mean, next to the sea. I should have this working passively next to the sea. Yeah. I'm considering moving this stuff to this here. Where is it? Oh wait, one dust gives us 6 small parts. Chlorine, hydrogen, oxygen. No wait, where is seawater? This one. Oh come on, you can't be that annoying. Does this one do... Okay, this one doesn't do any parallel. It's quite a bunch of energy. Yeah, I may build this setup next to this here. The issue is managing all of the hydrogen and all of the oxygen. I don't have filters yet. Yeah, I need aluminum for filters, so I have to finish this before filtering. I'm going to do a single batch. Okay, I'm going to heat it up. Did I run out of fuel? No. Shit can go away. Now I'm going to recover. I need seawater. Drain. So to get seawater, I'm going to use a drain. Normal iron rods will do. Okay, I have steel. I'm going to use steel. I have so much steel. There's one orange. Okay, that's a drain. And actually, I'm going to pipe seawater next to my house. So this one is seawater. Is it faster? Okay, since it's already clean, like there is already a tunnel under my house. Maybe I see this one chunk loaded, but I think the biome is wrong. F3. Yeah, this one is where is the biome? Right, yeah, this one is a river. Yeah, this one must be it, maybe. This one I'm blind. Where is forest? River. It looks different. It looks different, but I don't know. I don't know if this one can be trusted. Actually. Okay, what happens if I do that? Seawater. Okay, I think that just works. This one is claimed. Oh no, this one is not claimed. Okay, let's go. Yeah, but this one doesn't look like seawater. So am I going to claim that? Yeah, but at this point it was sure to go this way. I'm going to go into that other tunnel. Well, okay, right now I'm not really using this. So I may as well just do a small ugly setup here. There. And I forgot it. Yeah, okay, I started with another idea. Yeah. Okay, is that going to work? Oh yeah, seawater. Okay. Getting home. So I'm not going to do a pipeline right now. I will just collect a couple of drums. Let's go to the here. Here. There. Okay. It's now filling up with seawater. If I place the drain directly on the tram, probably will help me faster. Now let's get this circuit tag thing. So this one electrolyzer why do I need that why do I need this if it has no other circuits? But whatever. So it's iron. 3 rods and but I have so much steel, I'm going to use that. There. Okay. So I only need water. And that will make that thing. Yeah, but maybe. Okay, there is seawater, but I think I get more. If I use the salt, it water shouldn't do a difference. Does it not? Oh, okay, that's a small pile. Okay, water 81, 81, 81, 81. It's always 81. Chlorine, okay. I wanted to see. That's slow. Well, I'm going to give it a little bit more. It's going to go twice the speed. But I was interested in 1.5 dusts. So this one is one recipe. Don't even remember what I was paying attention at. This one is one recipe. The other one is this. This one sounds like no. This one is like 1/3 of a dust, and it takes 500 seconds. This one is 1.5. This one is way better. This one will, yeah, this one is way faster. So I need some salt. Oh come on! Don't tell me I have to. I think I have to go dig a little bit of salt. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I have any. Here, salt. Yeah, no. Salt ore. Is that the one that gives the good? Okay, nothing too interesting. Question is, do I process it manually or do I have to turn on this to crush salt? And this one, come on. This one is perpetually stuck on bauxite is slow. Process something different, please. This one and this one. Okay, this one may be faster to process. But I'm going to need more salt. Like 6 salt is not going to be enough. Maybe I could just process it manually. Okay, where did I find salt? Closest salt vein. Oh, come on. I'm sure I found it in many places. The issue is finding a place I don't have to walk half an hour to reach, possibly. Certus quartz. The issue is that many times I stopped caring about. I stopped bookmarking salt veins because I found too many. But that happened too late. Yeah, no, this one is too far from me. Yeah, no, not going to walk all of this. Maybe I can teleport. Is that clay the one? Oh yeah, luck. Okay, that was lucky. That was lucky. There was salt right next to the clay. So theoretically, that stuff is clay. There should be salt right under the clay. Oh, salt. Perfect. Okay, salt found. And I have a better pickaxe, don't I? Okay, this one gives me more. Okay, for the amount I need, I'm probably going to process it manually. Not going to bother. Can I melt it? Molten salt. Molten salt is a thing. It melts at 1000 Kelvin. So this one? Yeah, I don't care about those byproducts. Can I shred it directly? No. I think it used to be a thing, shredding. No, wait, this was not a way of getting cores. That's the quickest way I can think of. Let me clean up a little bit. Dirt here. Okay. Cool. Okay, now. Manually processing all of that salt is going to be the one. Doing this like that, I mean, it does work, but it's faster if I just shove all of that into the shredder. This one may even be free. Yeah, it's doing nothing. There. Worth the work there. It's instant. Instant processing. Okay, I'm going to clean up all of that this way. Uh, Alright. Okay, that was it. It didn't even give rocks. It only gave pure salt scraps. So, alright, I really cleaned up everything. Okay, now it latched on salt again. And here I should find my blocks of salt dust. Compressed salt block. What a weird... Oh, it's from PAMS. Okay. Okay, probably that's more enough for what I needed. I think I have to remove the circuit tag, otherwise it will just electrolyze water. Here. Right. And all I have to do now is turn on... Oh, I have to give it water, but soon. Okay, it can already work with the two. The third one is for extra speed. And to finish off everything, water. Okay, this one is normal water. How do I even click there? This one. Take water. Okay. Once it reaches pressure, turbine will spin, dynamo will dynamo, and electrolyzer will electrolyze. Okay. Cool. Alright. Heating up quite quickly. This will produce tiny dusts. Those dusts are going to be annoying. What I mean, rather, okay. I'm going to get 2 fireproof chests if possible. I don't have any. Okay, those steel hoppers here. So, there. Okay, that should make blocks out of the sodium hydroxide, actually. Maybe want the normal dust. Okay, that will make a dust of sodium hydroxide. Okay, almost reached pressure. Next, when the needles get here, it will start working. Okay, now it's getting steam. And it's working. Slowly. As an electrolyzer always does. So slow. I really burned 4 coal in the meantime. Okay, then let's get more fuel. I'm low on coal. Okay. What is this as a thumbnail? So, not really getting. First electricity. Oh. Right. Okay, that's more like a title. Change. I used this thumbnail for too long. There is there. Okay. Will take time. There. Do I have better fuel here? Or I have all of this? Cool. Okay, upstream I will dig more coal. It takes nothing to get that much coal. One pickaxe can fill up a chest, and main issue is inventory space. Okay, that is to fuel the processing. There. Okay, and this one has many more things to process. So much backlog here too. Sometimes this one is faster than that one, sometimes it's slower. Depending on which ore is being processed, it goes at different speeds. Oh, so much of this. Okay. Then, how much distilled water do I have? Okay, tank is a 1/3. I'm going to make some distilled water. So, 2, 3. Where is turn on? Come on. Wait, do I not have? Yeah, okay, dusted ashes are being removed. Okay, finally. Okay, that makes distilled water. Then, I may need ashes in the future for painting. I will most likely want to use concrete. So I can use here. Okay, I'm going to keep this one is the main thing, so I'm going to keep ashes here. I have those, may as well use. Oh, I didn't check this thing. Okay, shut off. I did shut off, luckily. Okay, one stack. Was it only half? Okay, I need a chest on top of that. 39 red alloy. Good. This one is making stainless steel plates. This one is making iron. Gosh. Just in time. Reset. And must be multiple of 2. Otherwise you get stuck. Okay. There. I need more iron. I should probably do a multi-block crucible for iron and steel. but we'll see in the future. Then, okay, first sodium hydroxide, but that's far from enough. I'm going to need way more. This electrolyzer will need to run for a really long time. Let me get brass. Like, this fuel is not going to be enough. Sure. Here. At least two. I don't know. This pipe is in the way for the thermal. At least those two. I want those two to keep going longer. It can work just with two, anyways. It's going to get 22 EU per tick, I think, but it's fine. Okay, this stuff. Maybe you could power this with fluid. Could use creosote oil to power this thing. Most likely I'm going to use creosote to fuel my base. Like, I will have the ore processing on coal coke, and my workshop will work with creosote. But okay, eventually we'll do everything. This one and that one. Okay. Still only 3. Okay, a little bit more soon. That is going to be one more dust. That's low. Okay, I also have those to manage. So stainless steel for corrosion proof. Chlorine is corrosive, it will destroy the pipes. So this one here. Let's go take the corrosion proof pipes. There. And then drums 1, 2, 3. Yeah, exactly. So one here. Okay, this one is taking chlorine. Can I fill it up from, yes, hydrogen and oxygen? Perfect. Electrolyzer working. Water will last long enough. Here. Okay. Next thing. Okay, next things. Other things I could prepare for. So, I will do this stuff, but once this one produces enough, I'm going to recover this one with the mixer to make the 2 acids. Bauxite. So autoclave, I already prepared it. Next step is a bat. Okay, that's a lot of stainless steel. I mean, it's not that much, but it's a bunch. Let's get over here. This one here. 2. How slow is this step? Okay, this one makes 2 of those every 75 seconds. This one takes 4 every. Okay, this one is slightly faster. Not that much, but it's faster. If I had 2 autoclaves, I would need the 2 bats. But I think a 2 bats can handle 3 autoclaves. Stainless steel machine casing. This one. Here. Okay, bat obtained. Right. Okay, so this one I'm now at the, this. I have aluminum hydroxide. Okay, this step is annoying because either I use a dryer, but that sounds like a lot. It's probably easier than managing a crucible. Okay, the best thing will be a smelter, but this one requires tungsten. This one is crafted from tungsten, which I can't do. This one is a little bit annoying to automate. I think I may really go with a dryer. Most likely we'll end up using a dryer. I'm going to use the dryer I currently use for other things. I think I will do that. Then I will get alumina. With alumina, electrolyzer. I'm going to use this electrolyzer I have here. Cryolite. Okay, and then I'm just going to move this electrolyzer in that place. Now. So more or less I have all of the parts now. Still scrap, stainless steel, galvanized steel. Ultimate, I'm going to recycle. Okay, those should not be here. Okay, then redstone. I'm looking at what doesn't do a mess. Steel. There are some of those things that could do a mess if merged with other things. Bronze, inverse, silver, no. Solarium. Okay. Now, all of those scraps can be recycled. Did it fit? Okay, it filled up. Right. Yeah, now that I have pure dust, I no longer need to use that crucible as much. And this one is a total mess. Yeah, what a moment to come here to drop those. Can I should just do this. Come on, I only want to clean up from those. Okay, sometimes it lags a little bit. This one is a little bit super low amount too. Come on, get me space. I'm trying to get a little bit of space in there. Oh, this one I only have 9. Okay, please work the small ones first. There. Here. Okay, finally I could fit all of these. Okay. But okay, I think I'm going to let everything work. I'm going to restock a little bit more resources. I want to build it a little bit. And then this afternoon, theoretically, we finally get aluminum. I'm going to take a break from streaming now. Like,